Today we have 14 yards to cut. It's been raining all night. It just quit raining here just a couple minutes ago. We're going to have a little bit of a problem with just because of the wet yards and everything, and we are hoping that this rain will hold off to the rest of the day and things dry out quickly. We'll be skipping over some of the lawns just because they're going to be so wet and go to the other ones that we'll have to come back to them this afternoon. But other than that, we will see you at the next yard. Okay, we're at my buddy's shop here. I'm going to get Vicky a new weed whacker. We've been using Dolmer. Dolmer was bought out by Makita, so now it's blue instead of a red one. What's that, Brian?
Just a weed whacker today.
Just a weed whacker. Look up. Grab a hold of your new weed whacker there, Vicky. The handle changed. They changed everything.
Yeah, they did change. Be like that girl in that video.
So tell me that price again.
$316.94 with tax.
Oh my goodness, you're awful expensive today, Vicky. Okay, things are going a little differently than I had planned today. I wasn't planning on doing a product review, but since we're getting Vicky a new string trimmer or weed whacker, however you want to call it, I decided, well, what the heck, why not? So what we're doing is we're replacing this. It's a Dolmer 240. Yeah, it's a Dolmer 245.4. We've been running this for about 4 years, and it's tired. It's wore out. So what we did is we're replacing it with this. Makita. See that? There it goes. Replaced it with the Makita EM2650LH. I don't know what all these numbers mean. I'm not concerned about it. I wanted to get the Dolmer. Well, actually, it's Dolmer was bought out by Makita, and this is what the brand or the model I wanted, but they replaced it with this model here. The reason why I wanted this certain model is because this gas tank right here is, you know, decent size, but it's a small tank. And you look at this tank, and it's bigger. And also the oil, there's no dipstick in it. There's two lines. There's two lines on the side for checking the oil, so you don't have to pull a dipstick out. Also, what they changed with the models is the size of the guard. The guard used to be just huge, and you go through about 2 yards and the thing weighed about another 2 more pounds. Also, they changed on this is I run speed feed heads just because they load it in and out fast. Well, this one is the Makita equivalent of a speed feed. So I'm not sure how this is all going to work. I haven't read any directions or anything on it, but we're going to see how this works. Let's put some gas in it. It's never been fired yet. There's oil in it. That I can quit recording because I can't hear nothing. Okay, we're gonna have Vicky start it, see how many pulls it takes. First, primer bulb here. Get it primed this up, get the gas in there. Okay, and choke levers up. Let's see what you can do. Very first start. Let it warm up. Put it back on there. It's brand new, so you're gonna have to do it. Choke on. Pull it. Okay, turn choke off. Okay. Wait. Let's try this. Watch out. Okay. Now let it warm up. Okay. Try now, slowly pull the trigger. And you are ready to go. Try around that tree. Go try around the tree. Let up on throttle. Let it idle there a minute. Now pull full throttle. Oh yeah, that's got lots of power. Okay. So, yeah. You smell the paint burning on that thing. Look at the smile on that face. She likes her new weed whacker. So what do you think, Vicki? Is that way better than that wore out one?
That thing's fast.
Yeah, there you go. More horsepower. So
That Makita's a fast weed trimmer.
weed trimmer, okay. So that's our review of the Makita EM2650LH. We've been, like I said, we've been running these Dolmers for 4 years, 5 years. Actually, yeah, for 4 years we've been running these Dolmers. And then Makita bought out Dolmer, and now they're just Makitas. It looks like the same thing, but the horsepower on these things is great. And once they break in, it takes quite a while for these to break in, but as soon as they break in, you know it right away. The RPMs pick up, and you hit into tall weeds, and they just do not bog down. The biggest thing I like about these these weed whackers is once they get broke in, you never touch choke again. I use the choke beginning of the season because there's no gas in them to get them primed up, and then I use them in the, when it gets cold, like about 30 degrees, you use the choke then. But other than that, you would never use the choke. So that is our review of our new string trimmer. I wasn't planning on doing a review, but it just kind of worked out that way. Okay, I don't know if you can see this or not, but let's see if I can do this. That helps out. So dimensions on this trimmer, where we're at, there we are. Length and width is 69.5 by, let's see, I don't know what this by, 69.5 by 24 by 3/8, so I don't know, whatever. Bike handle, weighs 12 pounds, spins 10,000 RPMs at wide open, I'm presuming. Let's see, maximum spindle speed 7,400, idling's at 3,000. Clutch engagement at 3,900. I guess the engine displacement, we're at 1.5 cubic inches, or 1.5 cubic inch, and 25.4 cc's. So, oh, here's the model anyhow. It's a models right there. EM2650LH. So that is the specs on it. I guess you could look it up there, but it's Makita. And it's a little bit louder. As soon as you pull the trigger, you can feel a little bit more horsepower on it. With the guard being smaller on it, it doesn't seem to be adding extra weight to it, so it all seems pretty good on it so far. We've only used it on what, half a dozen yards, and went through a tank of gas on it, so we're gonna have to change the oil on it right away in the morning. But when I get back home there, it's no big deal. How'd you like it, Vicky?
I think it worked pretty good.
Works a lot better than the other one? Okay. So that's the end of our review on that. We wasn't planning on doing a review, but we did a review. Okay, we are done for the day. It was an interesting day to say the least. We did all of our lawns except for one we had to skip over because there was people everywhere there. So we'll take care of that tomorrow night. That's not a big deal, it's a small one. But. So the first thing this morning, we got a flat tire on the lawnmower. We ended up being a finishing nail stuck in there. With everybody doing everything around there, all the houses, it's a common thing for us to pick stuff up. And then we pick up Vicky a new string trimmer and end up doing a product review, which is not planned, but it still worked out. All in all, we had a really good day. We got rained on a little bit, but everything all worked out well, and everybody was all happy with everything that needed to be done today. So everybody have a good evening, and we will see you at the next yard.